Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick comparison and we're trying to find out which is my second favorite cold steel of all time or so far. And this is just basically a kind of a way to look at my cold steel collection without just going, knives. So I'm going to start small, start tiny, and just start working my way through. So we got cold steel, mini tough light right here. This is a pretty cool knife. Just a useful little knife, especially if you got a keychain knife or something like that. Good knife. Steve Austin Working Man, or no, that's not the Working Man. Durr! This is the Steve Austin Broken Skull. It's another Steve Austin. Definitely the better of the two. That'll tell you kind of where that one's going. There you go. Rajat 3 right there. CTS Bd1 Steel. That's the newer version. Good knife. Great knife. Cold Steel Towel Bar. Boom. Yeah, this is a good one. This is the medium towel bar. Or, yeah, this is... Anyways, good towel bar. Oh, it's not the medium. This is the large, isn't it? And then the extra large is the humongous one. I don't know how that works. I'll have to check that out. This is awesome. I don't know why I don't carry this enough. Ugh. All right, there's the classic Cold Steel American Lawman. Just about unbeatable. Just a great knife. Fantastic knife. Both of these XHP steel, CTS XHP. Good stuff. Here's a cool knife. If you're looking for something a little bit different with that CTS XHP, kind of a daggery looking knife that's not daggery. This is the Cold Steel Tie Light. Very good one. Very nice. Alright, here is the mini holdout. CTS XHP steel on this, right? Yep, there you go. Check it out. Boom. Good stuff right there. Alright, here is the next one up from that. I think this is the holdout 3 or... yeah. I don't know. I had to check these out. I should have checked these out beforehand, but I really wanted to get this on the air. So, Cold Steel Experts, which one is this? This is the, 3.5 inch blade holdout or whatever it is. We got 4-inch holdout. This is a great knife. This is just a great knife. Just light, perfect for EDC. If Cold Steel didn't have a bunch of other knives, this would win. This would win a bunch of other competitions. Not sure it's going to win here. This is the Serrated Towel Bar. It's like the towel bar, but angrier. I changed out the little thumb stud there, the thumb ramp, pants grabber, with another knife, which is not on here. Here is the medium Espada. Great knife, CTS XHP steel. You can see it right there, but just a great knife. This is a great knife too. I just wish this had a lanyard. I like lanyards a lot. Alright, Cold Steel Voyager. Boom. This is a great knife. This is a great budget knife. Now this has, what does that steel say? This is the Bd1 Steel. Right? Yeah. So, this is not the XHP. Still a decent steel, but not XHP. Here's the Cold Steel Steve Austin Working Man. I like the color on this. This is German 4116 steel. If you go check my video on that, I had a little bit of issue with the steel, but it might have just been what I was doing. I was cutting into dirt bags, and some people said that, like actual dirt bags, not bad guys that are known as dirt bags. These are actual bags of dirt. So people said that might have been the issue, that dulls steel pretty quick. Oh, this horrible beast of a monster, of a beastly monster. Alright, what is this? This is Bd1 Steel. This is the Pocket Bushman. I'll tell you what, if you're going into the jungle and you need a folding knife that's not going to fail you, and your first stop from the jungle is somewhere where you can pick up a knife for under 30 bucks, that's where you want to go, right there. This thing is awesome. Now, they had some problems with this lock, but you can go check out my torture test on this thing. This thing just held up like you can't believe. And this steel actually held up really, really well, which makes me believe that maybe cutting dirt bags is not the best thing for the steel. So this is a must-have for some kind of hunting bag or just a bag to take out in the woods. This is a great knife. That's something everybody should have a couple of if you're into that kind of stuff. And oh, I love this knife. This is the Cold Steel Finn Wolf. This is OS 8A. And I'll tell you what, if this was in XHP, I would have probably 5 or 6 of these. I love this knife. I love this blade. That Scandi grind on this blade makes this thing a slicer like you can't believe. The OS 8A is not bad for a budget steel. It's going to sharpen up nicely, but it's also going to dull up much quicker than the XHP. So you got to take that into mind. I think that's why this isn't as popular as it should be, or as it would be if the steel was just a little bit better. For the steel snobberies out there, and I guess I'm kind of one of them because I only have one of these. But that being said, I think I'm going to get maybe another couple of these. These are great knives. Alright, so let's start the competition. I'm just going to grab one and go down and eliminate who I like better. How's that sound? This is just going to be a quick way to look at these knives. Start here. Start here. Sorry, he's got to go. Alright, so the Mini Tough Light leaves. Now we're in between the Cold Steel, Broken Skull, and the Raja 3. Now I like the steel on this one a lot. However, the thing I don't like about this is how thin this profile is for the handle, and I just love the Raja 3. I love the handle, I love the chunkiness of the handle, just the way it feels, and I love this blade. This kukri shaped blade is awesome, and so it's not even close for me. It might be for somebody else that likes these type, but Broken Skull, gone bye-bye. Oh, do we have to go here yet? Let's not go here yet. Let's bring in the Finn Wolf. Finn Wolf, great knife. Super great on that Scandi. OS 8A, not too horrible, but this isn't really a competition for me. I gotta take the Raja 3. Alright, let's go here. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Now, just for EDC, you gotta go here. For overall just destructive usefulness, it's hard to beat this here. If I had to have one knife, man, that's tough. Oh, man. Alright, let me think about this for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you just to make you friends. I'm gonna keep the Pocket Bushman just because I've tried to destroy it. And the Bd1 Steel is not sold on me. However, this steel is the Bd1 Steel, and I've used it in destructive manner, and it held up to the test, and that lock did. And so I'm sorry. Please don't unsubscribe for me for ignorance. Alright, so here we go. We have the Pocket Bushman standing strong. Alright, see you later, Steve Austin. He's lost twice now. I wasn't even close. Alright, here's another good knife. Here's the Voyager. I like the usefulness of this blade shape. This is very similar as far as what you can do with these two knives. The steel is the same, obviously. Blade length is fairly close. I think just ease of use because of this handle, maybe. I don't know. This one is going to get into you a little bit if you start chopping up things. I mean, this is a great knife, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to do this, I think over time this one's going to be a little more useful. So I'm going to have to retire the Pocket Bushman, although I would get a couple of these from a glove box or whatever. This is a great knife. Don't take this as a loss. This is like, hey, we'll see you later. Alright, so now we're at the Voyager. Love the Voyager. Love this Voyager especially. This is a great knife. Let's go here to the Espada. I do love the Espada a lot. The medium Espada. Feels pretty good in the hand. It does not have a lanyard. The blade is a little bit smaller as far as length. length than the a Voyager is, and I think for overall use I would go with the Voyager. Ooh, this is a close one. You know what? Alright, I'm gonna lose more friends this way. I'm sticking with the Voyager. I just like the way it feels in my hand. I like that feel. I like the blade shape. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in my head. Maybe it's the wine. Maybe it's the drugs. I don't know. Alright, let's move on. Let's get somewhere else. Alright, here we go. Towel Bar Serrated Voyager CTS XHP. Sweet handle. Just, the Voyager can be retired now. We can get rid of the controversy. Look at that, the Towel Bar. Oh, this is a great knife. We did some tests with that serrated. I think this was it, the one we did with. Just cut through pants and flesh and great knife. All right, so let's go to holdout 3. Excellent knife, but I think it does not compare to the Towel Bar as far as what I'm looking for. It's just, I like this knife a lot. It's light, it's great for an EDC. It would probably be a better backup EDC, but if you only had to carry one knife, this is not the knife I would carry as the only knife I would carry. All right. Oh, here we go. Now, let's pretend they're the same color. Which one are we going to go with? I think I'm going to go with this one just because that edge. I'm afraid of the serrations and that was that one-sided grind. I can never remember. Chisel grind. I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's chisel grind. Anyway, so you get that one-sided grind on this. I am going to go with the non-serrated Towel Bar. Just, that's a great blade. All right. So there we go. We're narrowing it down slowly but surely. All right, let's see. I don't know how long it's gone. This thing's about 12 minutes in. This thing keeps stopping on me. Got to get a new camera. All right, there's the Towel Bar. I know where this battle's going. This is a great knife. Tie light, nice. Feels good in the hand. It's a pants gripper to get your pants open. You can use that little State of Texas looking thing right there. But it is not the Towel Bar. As far as usefulness, one knife type thing. One knife, Towel Bar wins that. If the holdout 3 is not going to win, then holdout mini is not going to win. Still a good knife. Here it is. Here you go, folks. This is the one. You knew it was coming down to these two. Which one's going on to the next round? This is just classic. This is comfortable, strong, thin, small, light, XHP. This is grip. Well, this is, even on the other one, this is not as grippy. I smoothed out these scales, but this is not going to be as grippy as this. Let's just pretend it's still grippy though. It's got this upsweeping scimitar type blade shape there. Overall, length is a little bit better on the Towel Bar. Got a little more cutting edge. Wow, this is tough, isn't it? I think because the grip is a little bit better on this. The grip is just a little bit better. And if you look, you're getting a lot of that edge that you get on there. I mean, it looks a little bit different because that Towel Bar sweeps up, but if you look at the sweep of that blade, you're getting everything that American Lawman gives you, and then you're getting a little bit extra on the tip. You got to go with the Towel Bar. Towel Bar is going to reign supreme for this round, but if you're stuck with an American Lawman, you're not bad off. Still a great blade. So there you go. We went through the first 14 of these bad boys. Towel Bar is the champion. These are all some really great knives. You can't hardly pick a bad cold steel. I mean, there are some that you're not going to like, and there are some that are going to not be your taste. But as far as just picking one that's horrible, it's going to be tough. And I've given the Steve Austin Working Man a hard time. I think I'm going to try another test on this thing just to see if it was the dirt. All right, let's stop this real quick. So I'm going to test it one more time just to see if it was the dirt. Because I really want to like this knife. Because I like the Pro Light a lot. And I think I may have given it too hard of a shot last time. Raja 3. They make this in CTS XHP. I don't know if it can be beat. I don't know. This thing's a great blade. If you've ever seen this thing slice, this goes through meat like nobody's business. Catches right there, just keeps going. Hard to beat this one. Like I said, all these really good knives. Towel Bar is the champion for right now. We're going to do this again. Towel Bar will be back, obviously. These will not be. But thank you very much for watching this. Like here, subscribe here, leave a comment down here. Let me know what you think. Was I horribly wrong? Did I mess up some names? I know I did. That's okay. Oh, trying to kill stuff. I know I messed up some stuff. Did I make some horrible choices? Was the Voyager too highly rated? Which one of these have you held that you can tell me? And just don't tell me, hey, you're totally wrong. I've never touched that knife, but you're bad and stupid. Just tell me from personal experience. And you know what? If you haven't held the knife, but it looks like something you'd like, that's fine too. And I guess that's it. And I will talk to y'all later.